Hey everybody, welcome to the next lesson in the Go to Method series. We're going to be covering a couple of different chords. We're going to be covering seconds and sixth chords. And when we cover these chords, they're not exhaustive. There are so many different chords out there, it's ridiculous. But we're going to be covering some of the main chords that you'll be running into most of your career in music. So for the second, we'll deal with the second chords first. Here is the major chord, and here's a major second chord. And the major second chord, according to numbers, is a major chord with a 2, or 1, 2, 3, and 5. That's your major second. Okay? Right over here, same thing. Here's a D major chord, D major second. Here's an E major chord, E major second. Just throw a 2 in there, okay? For your minor second chord, minor chord with a 2. So 1, 2, flat 3, and 5. That's your minor second chord. Same thing here, minor chord with a 2. Here's D minor second. Here's F minor second. I don't want to go through all of those, but you get the idea. So for the second chord, for the major second, play a major chord 1, 3, 5, and throw a 2 in there. Throw the second in there. Same thing with the minor second. Minor chord 1, flat 3, and 5, and throw the 2 in there. So 1, 2, flat 3, and 5. And we also have a suspended second. You remember the suspended fourth is 1, 4, and 5. It doesn't have the 3 in there, and it resolves to the major chord. Now the suspended second is 1, 2, and 5. It doesn't have the third in there, and you don't necessarily resolve it. But when you see SUS2, they mean take out the third and play the second. Okay, here is, so 1, 2, and 5. Same thing here. Here's D suspended second, 1, 2, and 5. Now that's a rare chord. You will not run into that very often, but if you happen to, you know what to do. Just throw out the third, play the second, 1, 2, and the fifth. All right, so now I'm going to cover 6 chords. And the major 6, you got it. Major chord, throw in a 6. So here's a major chord and throw in the 6. Here's your major 6, and and according to the numbers, it's 1, 3, 5, and 6. The minor 6 is a minor chord with a 6. Just throw in that 6. So 1, flat 3, 5, and 6. It's just that simple. If I wanted to play B major 6, B major, throw in that 6. Same thing here, A flat. Let's say I want to play A flat minor, minor 6. Play A flat minor. Throw in that 6. Really easy, but they're wonderfully beautiful and creative chords. And later on, we'll get into like how you can use chords. I mean, the world is endless for how to use these chords. But I just wanted to introduce you to the idea. Again, we covered the major second, major chord with a second, 1, 2, 3, and 5. The minor second, minor chord with a second, 1, 2, flat 3, and 5. We covered the major 6, major chord with a 6, so 1, 3, 5, and 6. And we covered the minor 6, minor chord with a 6, 1, flat 3, 5, and 6. All of this is according to the major scale. And I'll see you next time